Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have a different video today. And today we are going to be ranking every single howdytoons, prehistoric creature and dinosaur song, since they do have a few other songs that are not focused on dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures. So, anyways, I'm going to jump into the ranking, which, first I do want to mention a few things. I'm going to be starting from my least favorite all the way to number 1. Also, I want to classify what I'm ranking these by. I'm partially ranking this off personal preference, but also I'm ranking it on a little bit on accuracy, and mainly on how good the song is, and also how good the actual music video is. So, pretty much I'll be ranking the music video and the actual song in one, so yeah. So some songs I actually think are a little bit better than I actually think the music video are, but it'll be evened out since I'm ranking it on both of those factors. So, yeah. And as of now, it is 2024, and as of now, I am only ranking the songs that have released. In fact, the only other song that is actually not released, I did include, they just recently announced the teaser and rough animation for this Ketacosaurus song, which has not fully released, but I did decide to include it in this ranking, since at least we have some of it, but, yeah. Also, this ranking may change in the future, because, yeah, I really don't know perfectly on the ranking, but yeah. Anyways, it may change in the future, and let's jump into this. And also, I forgot to mention, I will probably show clips of I probably have the actual clips of the music video that I am talking about in the background, and yeah. So anyways, let's jump into this.
Sits in a pile in a nest on the side of a hill. They lie very still and they wait, seeing what time will create.
Number 1. Well, not number 1. Let's try that again. Number 25, The Egg, which I believe this is their first music video, which at least, I know that they actually have a story going on with most of these music videos, and pretty much this is season 1. Some of the music videos are not actually part of the story, and some of them are part of the story. I'll try to mention that whenever we get to a song. But anyways, this is actually the first music video for season 1. There's 2 seasons so far, and I'm not the biggest fan of the music videos that go along with the series, but we'll get to that later on. And yeah, this is my least favorite. The song is pretty boring in my opinion, and yeah.
It's a great big world, so many things to see. I wonder what I am. Are there others just like me? There is hunger in my belly. I need something to eat. There's something empty in my soul. It's companionship I seek.
Now we move on to number 24. Number 24 is the Triceratops song, and yeah, also not that good. I actually did miss 2 songs, but they're also both from the first season, and they're both pretty similar to these ones. I'll just consider it a 3-way tie for number 24 for those other 2 songs. Those 2 songs I really don't like either. So yeah, that is 24. Honestly, I just think the songs are kind of boring, and not a big fan of the story.
Jenny was an Ankylosaurus. She liked to eat plants all day. She's got armor on her back and spikes all around, with a ball on her tail and she can swing it around. Jenny didn't like to argue, fight or disagree, even though she was friendly and nice. Other dinosaurs were not the same.
Number 23, which is, the Allosaurus song. I believe this is their longest song, or at the very least it feels like their longest song, because This song is really boring, and I don't know why it has to be like almost 5 minutes long. I really don't like this one, and yeah, Jenny the Ankylosaurus is just a boring song, really. And yeah, on to the next one. Number 22 is Dinosaurs Drinking at the River, which is a real shame because the beginning of this song is really good. In fact, I would have ranked it quite a bit higher because it's actually a mashup of most of their previous songs that they released prior to this. So yeah, it's actually really interesting, the beginning of the song, which you probably heard a minute ago. But then I will show once it starts to get worse. So yeah, once the characters actually start singing, it kind of goes downhill real fast, and I really don't like the song after that. But the beginning of it was really good.
Hey, little dinosaur, looking so small. I'd have to eat 10 of you to be full at all. I'm a hungry dinosaur with a big appetite. First I'll eat you, I guess that's alright.
Next we have Dinosaurs Battle, which also, this is probably, I believe this is actually one of the songs that shows T-Rex as a prominent character, and yeah. I prefer the other song that T-Rex is like the actual main dinosaur, that one I prefer, and yeah, this one I'm just not a big fan of, and yeah, it's honestly, I don't know, just compared to the other songs, it just kind of feels a bit out of place.
Oh no! Another Velociraptor! I've had enough of them!
Yeah, let's get 'em! Wait a minute, don't worry about me. I'm not a velociraptor. I'm the Troodon, and I always tell the truth. Let me tell you about it.
I am the Troodon. Come along and hear my song. I'm the smartest of all the dinosaurs. With my brain I would never do wrong. I am the Troodon. I'm always helping everybody get along.
Now we have number 20, which is Troodon. The Troodon song is, well, probably my favorite of the songs that I don't like. I mean, it's tolerable, and also it's kind of weird how it starts and then he starts singing and the voice is completely different. But yeah, I really dislike this song. I hate the Troodon, and Troodon doesn't exist, though I believe those papers weren't published till after this song came out. So yeah, I don't really like this song, and this is part of season 2.
The lizard Brontosaurus is back. He's not a Potosaurus, and that is a fact.
Its neck's a little longer and a little less wide.
Feel the ground shake as he walks side to side. First there was a long neck called the Potosaurus. Then they found a new one and they called it Brontosaurus. Everybody liked this new dino name. Then someone looked at both and said they are the same.
Now for number 19, which is Brontosaurus is back, and I don't really hate the song per se. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. It's okay, and yeah, the whole song is pretty much just talking about how, well, we found out that Brontosaurus is its own separate genus instead of not just being a species of, well, a Patasaurus. And, yeah. It is a little bit weird that they only show a Patasaurus once in the song, like, as not a skeleton, and most other times they have it next to Diplodocus when they're talking about how it's not just a Patasaurus, which is annoying since, well, they don't really clarify that, so it's really just a Patasaurus next to Diplodocus, and, then later on they actually show it next to the Apatosaurus, which the Apatosaurus design is literally just the Brontosaurus design, but, like, green, so yeah. But anyways, on to the next one.
Let me tell you about a dinosaur. Diplodocus is his name. He wakes up and he is so hungry, he just wants to eat the trees all day. Long neck reaching to the treetops, head up high as he eats the leaves.
Diplodocus. Diplodocus, the song is, pretty decent. It's okay. Not my favorite thing ever. But, it's, the title screen just comes in really often in the song, which is a bit weird, and, yeah, I really don't hate this song. It's pretty decent, though I do have to say, why do they have to insult Diplodocus very often in the song? I'll show that part.
Tail so long, belly so fat, earth will shake as he walks along.
But yeah, anyways, on to the next one.
Hey, who are those crazy dinosaurs?
Velosaurus, we got the bony crown. Velosaurus has the hardest head around.
Now we're on to number 17, Pachycephalosaurus, which, I am not the biggest fan of the song, but at the same time it's okay. It's not a song that I come back to listen to, but, yeah. Also, the end of the song is not the best. It kind of starts going down in quality by the end. Because it is part of that story, it's part of the season 2 of the story, and, yeah, pretty much, that's why I'm not the biggest fan of the Pachycephalosaurus song, but, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't hate it, it's fine. On to the next one.
I'm a giant dino, so don't you mess with me. I'm looking for some herbivores, on them I like to feed. I'm the giant of the lizard, I like to eat the meat. I'm weighing 14 tons and I measure 50 feet. If you see me coming, you better start to run, or you'll be sitting at the bottom of my tongue. One thing I would like to say before we hit the chorus, I'm way bigger than Tyrannosaurus.
Number 16, Giganotosaurus. Well, Giganotosaurus, this song is actually okay. The whole song is literally just talking about how it says that, well, Giganotosaurus is way bigger than T-Rex, even in the song it's shown not to be too much bigger. Also, it's stated to be at 50 feet long and 14 tons, which, for estimates of now, like, that is quite a bit over that, so yeah. And also, I did hear some new papers about T-Rex being, well, actually 50 feet long and maybe being between 15 and 16 tons, but I don't know enough about the paper to say how legitimate those are as of now, so, yeah. Maybe Giganotosaurus could get that big, but we really do not know, so yeah, it's kind of weird. Also, I really do like that one scene where it's barbecuing, which I'll probably show.
The giants of the lizard, I like to eat the meat.
But yeah, I really do like that scene, and though it is kind of horrifying at the end of the song that the Giganotosaurus just gets burned alive from the volcano, which is, I guess the way you can end it. Yeah, I don't know. On to the next one.
Big and strong, you throw spears and that is wrong. We will march and run you down, we will stomp you to the ground.
Okay, number 15 is Woolly Mammoth Strike Back, Mammoth on the Run. How do I put this? I honestly actually think that I probably should have put this. I may actually switch this with Giganotosaurus, because I think the Giganotosaurus song is a little bit better than this one. This one's just more catchy, and I actually listen to this one more often. And, yeah, this one is interesting, because it kind of throws accuracy or realism out the window by the end of the song. But all I can say, this song is great, and I'm just going to show you why. I can't even tell why this scene is so great. Just look at this scene. So yeah, anyways, that literally looks like a scene out of Horton Hears a Who. Yeah, all I gotta say is that scene is great, and that's why this song is so good. Anyways, on to the next one.
Stegosaurus, walking through the forest. Stegosaurus, walking through the forest. Stop, eat a fern and some moss. What a treat! Walk with me, I will show you what to eat.
Number 14, Stegosaurus. So, Stegosaurus, this song, I genuinely like it. It's one of the older songs. It is a little bit slow, though, yeah, I actually don't think it's that bad. I actually think it's really good and it's kind of calming. And they actually do bring it back, which, in a later song, which we'll talk about that when we get there. But, yeah, I really do like the song. And, the animation style is interesting, but even though it's rough, it looks like a really good artistic choice. And, yeah, though I do have to say, it's kind of weird that the Stegosaurus and Triceratops just materialize out of existence by the end of the song. But anyways, besides that, I really do like the song. On to the next one.
Parerofus is a mouthful for all of us. How come our name's so hard to say? I guess we're just born that way. Parerofus, with a horn on the top of us. We've got this crazy cranial crest. When we blow it, the sound is the best. I'm a Parerofus.
He's a Parerofus.
And I've got something for all of
He's
us.
got something for all of
A
us.
song I wrote to keep it straight. All the dinosaurs with names so great. So pay attention to the song I play. You can learn all the dinosaur names today. Well, you got so many different kinds. Got your Protoceratops and your Argentinosaurus. Archaeonanthomimus.
Number 13, Parerofus. Yeah, I probably ranked this one too high, but I just really like this song. This song is kind of one of the more goofy songs, but I do like this one. It's interesting because it's not really even about Parerofus. It kind of starts off talking about Parerofus, and then most of the song is them just listing a bunch of different dinosaurs. And yeah, but the only thing that really bothers me about this song is that, well, when they get to Brontosaurus, they literally say Brontosaurus not a dinosaur, then immediately jumps to Troodon, and then they say that is a dinosaur, which, you know, in reality it would have been flipped, though I think that was before either of those papers came out, so I mean that makes sense. But yeah, it just bothers me every single time I hear the song. But yeah, I do really like the song though, and it probably ranks too high, but hey, again, I said it's going to be partial off my personal preference, so that's why I got up this high. Anyways, on to the next one.
Oh yeah, my name's TRex. I'll eat whoever is next. You better run. You better hide. I'm feeling hunger deep inside. I'll hide right in the trees as you are passing by, and then I'll jump right out and give you a surprise. There's nothing you can do when you are in my sights, and this world might makes right.
Okay, now we move on to number 12, TRex. And, yeah, there are actually two different animation versions of the song, which I decided to go with the secondary animation version, which it actually fits in with the animation of all the other songs, while the other one doesn't. And, yeah, that's why I put TRex, yeah, I decided to rank it off that one anyways. But yeah, I really do like this song. It's a pretty good T-Rex song, honestly. I don't know. They didn't mess up T-Rex, which is good, and yeah. And I actually come back to listen to this one every now and then. But anyways, let's move on to the next one.
Woolly mammoth, 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 woolly.
5 woolly mammoths walking through the snow, looking for some food, but nothing seemed to grow. The trudging made them tired. One began to snore. He just kept napping. So then there was 4.
Okay, number 11, 5 woolly mammoths. Realistically, I may also swap this one with T-Rex. I actually just listened to this one way more than the other one, because I don't know why, I just like this song. It's goofy, but I like it. And, yeah, pretty much just shows every single mammoth going extinct for some reason, and there's a mastodon at the end. That's all you really need to know. The only reason why I think I would have ranked this higher than T-Rex is the hockey scene. Let me just show you this.
3 woolly mammoths looking for a snack. They were playing hockey when the ice began to crack. The zig and they zag, they don't want to fall right through, but one fell right in, and then there was 2.
Now that you've seen that, you must obviously understand why this song is so great, and let's move on to the next one. But again, I would actually possibly rank this one lower than T-Rex. May swap the places of that one as well, but yeah. Anyways, on to the next one. Number 10, pterodactyl. First thing I'm going to mention is that, well, pterodactyl is not a real animal, and I know they kind of use it as a broad term for any pterosaur, but that doesn't really work either. Since the only thing that really can be considered a pterodactyl is, well, anything really closely related to pterodactylus, and yeah, none of the creatures in the song are or even referred to be anything related to pterodactylus. So, you know, the only pterosaurs that are in this song are pteranodon, which they never mention. That it's pteranodon, Ketacosaurus, which is literally just the pteranodon, but they just scale up to be Ketacosaurus, and then they also have Tapijara, which doesn't get a mention in the song either, but is shown. And that's nice. Maybe we'll get a Tapijara song in the future, but yeah. Anyways, it's one of the classic songs, and I genuinely like it, so that's where it starts off the top 10. On to the next one.
An eating machine, the biggest you've ever seen. Nose to tail, 60 feet long. He is a megalodon. The biggest of sharks in all history. He made his mark in his mouth where the sharpest of teeth. He's eating, he's biting, he's jumping and chewing.
Okay, now number 9 is Megalodon. Megalodon is an interesting song. All I'm going to mention is it does get bonus points for having Leviathan in it. But yeah, this song is pretty decent. It honestly gets too catchy. It gets stuck in my head every now and then, and I come back to listen to it. Usually very randomly, I'll just end up listening to music and I end up hearing this song. So yeah. Also, it does lose points for that whole the song ending, and then it just picks up a baby shark for some reason. I really don't know. Anyways, on to the next one. Megalodon's a pretty decent song.
Something evil lives beneath the waves. Chronosaurus is his name. Silently he swims and hunts his prey. If you're smart, you'll get away. Crow!
Number 8, Chronosaurus. The thing with Chronosaurus is the song is really good, just, it's kind of forgettable in my opinion. I forget the song exists until I randomly see it suggested to myself on YouTube. And then I usually skip it until I see it again. Then I actually watch it. So, yeah. Again, it's one that I kind of forget about often, but it is nice. Also, I'm kind of surprised we didn't get a Mosasaurus song, but we got a Chronosaurus song, which I'm not complaining because I really like Chronosaurus. But, yeah. Again, it's not even that the song is bad. It's just really forgettable. On to the next one. Number 7, Velociraptor. Velociraptor, the thing about this song is it's really catchy. It gets stuck in my head all the time, and I really do like this song. In fact, I believe of the actual, like, story songs, this is my favorite of all of them, which I forgot to mention. I keep forgetting to mention which ones are not story songs. I'm probably just going to mention the ones that are story songs, that they are story songs. But anyways, yeah. Velociraptor, I really like this song. Probably the best of all the story songs, and yeah. My biggest issue with it, actually, is the fact that, well, the actual Velociraptor design. I'm actually not too mad at the design. The only thing that bothers me is actually the fingers, because it only has 2 fingers, which is weird. I think it's something I see people do often, which is give dromaeosaurs only 2 fingers, while in reality they did have 3, just one of them would have been covered by the wing. So, yeah, you would only be able to see 2 fingers, but in reality they had 3 exposed fingers that they could use. So, yeah, that's my only issue with this song. Otherwise, the song is great. And, honestly, the only reason it gets pushed back this far is because I like the other songs better than this one. So, yeah. On to the next one. Number 6, Brachiosaurus. This is my favorite of all of the classic songs. It's just a nice classic song. It's pretty much like the Brachiosaurus song and one of the, in my opinion, the classic dinosaur songs in general. And, yeah, really like Brachiosaurus. Yeah, it's probably the highest ranking of the classic songs, and yeah, there's not really much to say about it besides the fact that the whole song is about it being the largest dinosaur, at least being one of the largest dinosaurs. But, yeah, Brachiosaurus probably would only rank, like, in the top 15 for sure, but, yeah. Anyways, the song's great. On to the next one.
Mother will feed you. You will grow up fast. You got so much bigger. When you are ready, I'll take to the sky.
Number 5. We have just reached top 5, and we're starting it off with Ketacosaurus, which this is actually this is their most recent song, which in fact has not even released yet. Not even the song, not the music video. So we did get the beginning of the song plus a rough version of the animation, and so far, just seeing the animation, it's the best animated of any of the other songs, even though the animation isn't even done yet. The music video is pretty decent. I'm not the biggest. I think it's a little bit too heavy metal in my opinion, compared to some of the other ones, which I know they transitioned to a little bit more rock songs, but a little bit too much in my opinion. I do like the other ones, just not the biggest fan. The lyrics are okay, And yeah, Ketacosaurus is actually pretty good, and I can't wait for the song to actually release for my full opinion. So yeah. And I'm actually, this animation looks significantly better, especially compared to, well, the other song that released before this one, which is fully released, which is Allosaurus, which we'll get to soon enough, and I'll give my opinions on that song, because I have a lot to say on that one. But, yeah, anyways, this is Ketacosaurus at number 5, and on to the next one.
Allosaurus. Biggest theropod of the late Jurassic. I can use my head and use it like a hatchet. Points above my head, I'm the one who's called Allosaurus. As you eat them when they eat you. Chomp, 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 chomp. Chomp, 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 chomp. You can try, but you never get away.
Number 4, Allosaurus. Okay, I knew I said Allosaurus was coming soon, and I didn't realize it was this soon, but yeah. Allosaurus at number 4, I'm just going to say it real fast. The thing is, what is holding the song back is the music video. It's as simple as that. The actual song is my favorite out of all the howdytoons songs and would easily be number 1. Just the music video puts it down so much in my opinion, honestly. It doesn't make much sense, and also this song I believe was actually delayed, and even then I feel like it did not come out as good as the other songs. In fact, I'd say this is one of the worst music videos in my opinion. But the song is absolutely perfect. Even then the lyrics don't make the most sense because it is outdated. Like, I'm just gonna mention a few things. For example, first thing, it says that Allosaurus could use its head like a hatchet, which that theory was debunked. You know, Allosaurus would literally break all its teeth if it did that. Another thing is that, well, it says that it has horns, which it really more had crests, but, I mean, I guess you could really just represent that as horns, I guess. Anyways, another thing is, this isn't really much of an issue, it's just more of a continuity thing, is that the Brachiosaurus design in the song is, well, the same design as the Brontosaurus from before, and they already have a Brachiosaurus design, so I'm not sure why they did that. Another line is that they state that Allosaurus is the biggest theropod from the Jurassic period, which, I mean, if Saurophagenax is considered a species of Allosaurus, which it may be, yeah, but we actually believe Saurophagenax may be its own species as of now, so I would not really consider Allosaurus the largest theropod of the late Jurassic. Another thing that bothers me about this song is, well, the end part. The end part of the song, I believe, is the best part of the song, but in the music video, it literally starts with Stegosaurus running through the forest while they're in the middle of, like, a empty desert plain. It makes no sense. And, well, my last issue with the song is Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus appears in the song, even though it's stated many times it takes place in the late Jurassic. Dilophosaurus is from the early Jurassic. Another thing is that it's literally just the Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus. Since these are supposed to be educational songs, why would they literally just put a frilled Dilophosaurus in here? So I really don't like that. And I mean, there's also Ceratosaurus in the song, which I don't really have any issues with. So hopefully it is a Ceratosaurus song. But anyways, back to Dilophosaurus. I really hate that design. Doesn't make sense. Pretty much, generally, the Allosaurus music video I kind of hate, but the actual song is perfect. I love that song. Wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. One of my favorite songs, Allosaurus. But anyways, on to the next one.
Spinosaurus. He's the one you are calling Spinosaurus. He's got a sail upon his back. He's got a head that's like an alligator, and he is ready to attack. He is the one from your nightmares, biggest of all the carnivores.
At number 3, Spinosaurus. Okay, talking about Spinosaurus is that the music video does right what Allosaurus did wrong for the most part. Is first thing, like, instead of an Allosaurus where they have Allosaurus hunt Dilophosaurus, they do have a fight scene of Spinosaurus versus T-Rex, but they actually give a disclaimer on the screen saying that Spinosaurus and T-Rex never lived together and they live millions of years apart, so at least that makes way more sense for them to do that in this. Another thing is that I would say it's the knuckle walking Spinosaurus, which is outdated, but it's not even knuckle walking, it's just literally just walking on the palms of its hands, which is not too much of an issue. And again, I also really do like the Spinosaurus design. It looks like a Spinosaurus. The Allosaurus design looks a little bit weird in some scenes, but the Spinosaurus design I think looks much better. I do prefer the Allosaurus song much more than Spinosaurus' song, but yeah, again, the music video holds that one back too much. The Spinosaurus music video is really nice. Also, I'm just going to leave you on the note that, look at this clip. I like the Spinosaurus dancing. But anyways, on to the next one.
Dinosaurs ruled the earth. Dimetrodon was the master first, with a mouthful of serrated teeth. Dimetrodon, you know he ate meat. What the sales for scientists they debate. Now they think it's to attract a mate. Dimetrodon with a sail on his back. Watch out for his deadly attack.
Number 2, Dimetrodon. Okay, so I placed Dimetrodon at number 2 just because, again, Allosaurus, the music is actually better than Dimetrodon, but the Dimetrodon actual music video and song are really good. The Allosaurus one, the music video, not the best. Wow. In my opinion, the Dimetrodon song is pretty decent. They make all the good points, and they kind of throw species that actually live together. It also gets major bonus points for having Diplocaulus in the song. I love Diplocaulus, one of my favorite prehistoric creatures, and it's in the song, so I think that's great. And yeah, a big complaint I do have with it is like the last minute is just straight up just rock music. No lyrics, nothing, just rock music. Honestly, I would have wished that there was actually, lyrics at the end part, but yeah, not the biggest complaint. And also, I don't really know, but they do have a scene of Dimetrodon kind of swimming completely aquatically, which I don't know where that came from. I don't know why I always see Dimetrodon swimming aquatically, since I've never heard anything about the Dimetrodon being aquatic. It happened in Jurassic World Dominion. I don't know if they're just doing it because, well, Spinosaurus has a sail and it's also aquatic, and they're not related, so I don't really know. Makes no sense, but I do really like the song. Pretty nice. That's why I put it at number 2.
Waiter was a bird so absurd and annihilator. 10 feet tall with a beak like an axe. It always traveled alone and never hunted in packs. With a neck held high, he could spot his next feast, banging his head till the beast was deceased.
Number 1, Titanis the Terror Bird. Okay, Titanis the Terror Bird, I'd probably say is my second favorite song, and before I ever heard Allosaurus, this was my favorite howdytoons song. This song is great. The music video is really nice, and well, the actual song is also really nice. And also, I just have the song stuck in my head constantly. I really like Titanis the Terror Bird, and yeah. There is one major issue that is holding the song back, even though it is at number 1. The whole entire plot of the song makes no sense, since, well, it's about the Great American Interchange, which is when South America and North America had a land bridge formed between them, and, South American and North American animals went back and forth. That's why we have things such as Smilodon in South America, and that's why we have Smilodon Populator, and we have things like Titanis in North America. The thing is that, well, Titanis came millions of years after, well, I don't know about millions of years, but it came way after the American Interchange. So, why does it take place about Titanis traveling there when it never lived in South America? So, it doesn't make much sense. That is a big issue with the song, but besides that, it's a really nice song, and I recommend you listen to it. Also recommend you listen to Allosaurus, but just the plain song. So, yeah. Anyways, that was my howdytoon ranking video. I would like to see I'd like you guys to comment down below how you would rank these, and also, if you don't want to rank them, just comment down below which one is your favorite song. You don't even have to include music video unless you want to. And, yeah, if you want to see more videos like this in the future, just comment down below, and, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.